They are such a great team. They've got some amazing players. I think their fast bowlers match it with anyone else around the globe. But on this occasion, England weren't good enough. I guess based on what I saw of England during the Tri-Series is that I did expect a lot more. At least they'd make it to the quarterfinals. They've got a great side, they've got some amazing players, but look, if you can't put the consistency on the board, then there's nothing really that can happen. They've got fantastic bowlers, they've got good pace, good batsmen, but to me, consistency is the key. And, you know, with bowlers like Stephen Finn, you know, he's a type of guy that got 5 wickets up at the Gabba. He's got good pace. He had some, you know, good support around him by Jimmy Anderson and also Stuart Broad. So I'm pretty shocked that they haven't made the quarterfinals. With all the chat about Kevin Pietersen not being in the England squad, is that a benefit for the team? Is it detrimental to the team? Look, the only thing I could say about that is that I've always been a big fan of Kevin Pietersen. It's important that you pick your best players. In my opinion, Kevin Pietersen is one of the best players that England's ever produced, and I think that if they wanted to go further in this competition, I believe that the inclusion of Kevin Pietersen would have boosted their chances. You know, when you look at a team, you look for match winners, and you look for ways to build the team, ways to ensure that the team can keep growing as a whole. I guess from Australia's point of view, they've got a lot of young players coming through, but they've also got a lot of experience. And now I think England need to, I guess, take note from that. You know, obviously learn that you know, a team has to have that experience, but also that youth coming through to inject that energy. And I reckon that someone like a Kevin Pietersen with that experience, over 100 Test matches underneath his belt, I think he could be a wealth of knowledge to the English cricket team. But they need young guys coming through as well. I think it's time that they look for other young players coming through to try and inject that energy. There's been a lot said about, is England overdated with the way that they train for 50-over cricket? Yes, they've got a great 2020 side. Yes, they've played some really good Test cricket in the past few years, but I guess they've struggled with 50-over cricket. I don't personally think that they do have an issue. I think that they're, you know, sort of ahead of the game as most teams are around the world. There's nothing that would lead me to think, other than the performance, that they're not on par with any other team around the world in terms of what they're doing training-wise and researching the players around the other world.